Hello everyone, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. It's an honor for me today to appear in this video in front of you to deliver a presentation. The topic of my presentation is health and safety in workplace, competency in industrial hygiene, where I have attended a talk on 23rd June given by Dr. Azali bin Azmi explaining about his experience in health and safety engineering. Do you know that there are many benefits of becoming an occupational safety and health member? Considered the highest standard of competence for the engineering profession, involving in this field not only raises one's stature in the field, but also contribute in giving comfort and security to the society, especially employees in a certain company. Hopefully, the presentation will make you clearer and know what is the benefit of safety and health in workplace. And for the engineers watching this, I hope you are inspired to get involved in this field as soon as possible. Firstly, what is occupational safety and health? Occupational safety and health ensures that work environments are safe and healthy. Engineers that involve in OSH take into consideration physical, psychological, biological, chemical, and ergonomic risks. To be more clear, as an example, workers in a construction site are required to don necessary safety gear and equipment before commencing work. Next, what route should you go before becoming an OSH? Above are the education pathways that are usually taken by students in Malaysia, where after they completed SPM or O-level during secondary school, they have three choices: either they continue their study in diploma in occupational safety and health, or getting foundation in science, or attending pre-university such as A-level and STPM. After completed their study, they will enter second year of degree and graduate in degree in occupational safety and health. Having a degree in OSH will allow you to move up the ranks faster and join a higher income bracket. If you are taking diploma, you also can go straight into the workplace. At last, they need to attend and pass a safety and health officer course, then obtain 3 years of working experience before they are allowed to pass a verification session by Department of Safety and Health Malaysia (DOSH). And now, you are happily announced as a registered competent safety and health officer. Do you want to know what will you study before becoming an officer OSH? To become a professional engineer certified as an OSH, you are going to learn about fire, chemical, and machinery safety. The second one is hazardous substances, business operations management, occupational epidemiology, and lastly, emergency response and planning. I have been mentioning so long about what is OSH, what are you going to study, and so on. Now I am going to state what is the benefits of studying OSH. A graduate of safety and health degree are going to be privileged, where they are flexible to explore multiple industries, also involving in medical field. Besides, they are able to become the front line of the health industry, as any brilliant steps taken by them could save millions of lives in the world. Also, their good work will ensure a safe and healthy work environment, as employees will become more productive in turn when they know that their tasks are being cared for properly. They are less ready to quit there, which prevents firms from recruiting new personnel that they must train. Every profession on the earth needs to highlight the skills needed to become a member of the specific field. For OSH, you need to have a strong critical thinking skills, able to practice and maintain active listening, also have strong communication skills. There are still a lot of skills needed, but the one I am mentioning now is just part of it and are the main skills required. Ethics are the most important things when becoming an engineer. Engineering ethics is a series of principles and directives which engineers respect for their profession and the world as a moral duty. I want to quote these one memorable sentences whenever I am talking about ethics in engineering. Ethics in engineering is important in everyday situations, and an ethical approach can and does yield positive results. This is showing that ethics could impact people's life not only towards an engineer but also towards the environment and society. Now, we will see what is the relation between implementation of ethics with the decision-making process. Firstly, an engineer needs to define the problem, and then he will generate an array of possible solutions of responses in order to get better results for a specific issues. Then, he will evaluate the costs and benefits or pros and cons associated with each option. After done with all the evaluations, he will select the best solution and responses suitable with the condition and does not harm the surroundings. After implement the option chosen, he will assess the impact of the decision and modify the course of action as needed. Based on the process, an engineer should take care either the solution for a problem would risk or benefit people around him. Why is safety and health important? First, it would help prevent injury, as over 3 million people were hurt on the job in 2014 based on the data given by MFASCO. Then, it would give good impact for the corporate reputation, where sales and perceived quality increase with a good reputation. Next, besides preventing injury, it could also decrease the risk of death, as there were 4,679 workers killed on the job in 2014. Besides, death and injury will impact the company financially, so when we put safety first, it will reduce financial loss. Implementing safety training and education creates a positive work environment and worker productivity. Then, added financial impact occurs from workplace injury or death, also property damage. And lastly, it could improve quality, where when a company cares about its employees, the employees will care about the product. Islam promotes future development works, developing a piece of unowned land so that it can be cultivated, lived on, or used for business is an essential type of sustainable development. An engineer should do all possible to contribute to long-term progress. He must adhere to Islamic conditions when carrying out this form of development. The conservation of the environment is a significant part of Islam. Muslims, especially who becoming an engineer as caretakers of the earth, have an obligation to protect the environment in a proactive manner. The Holy Prophet Muhammad ﷺ also mentioned in Sahih Bukhari, "Whoever develops a piece of land that does not belong to anyone deserves it the most." He also continued by saying, "People are Allah's servants and lands belong to Him. As a result, whomever develops any piece of wasteland, that individual owns it." While the Holy Quran says, "It is He who has appointed you viceroys in the earth, that He may try you in what He has given you." Surah Al-An'am, verse 165. And He also said, "All children of Adam, eat and drink, but waste not by excess, for Allah loves not the wasters." Surah Al-A'raf, verse 31. To be concluded, I can say that occupational health and safety are a really important industry, and it gives a big impact towards the environment, especially towards people's lives. After hearing the talk by Dr. Arzali that I have attended, I was really eager to know more about occupational safety and health, and I wish to continue my pathway becoming an officer OSH. Hence, that's all from me, and thank you for listening. I am hoping that this short presentation was able to help you get to know better about safety and health in workplace.